Good morning. Welcome back to the London session live stream. Forgot to put on a thumbnail this morning. Anyway, we move. 3K subs. Yeah, crazy. To start the new month. Or to end my birthday month. Thank you guys. Also, to end the month last month, had this really nice trade on gold yesterday. Didn't necessarily leave the runner all the way up to there. I didn't really need to, because I've passed phase 2 here on the my Forex funds funded challenge. So 100k phase 2, you can see 5%. So yesterday was a little bit of an up and down day actually. Had a very nice trade in London. Unfortunately, took a loss and actually got my stop loss actually got slipped there. Anyway, then ended up taking just short of 3% win there on these bars moving up. So the sells were impulse entries on the break of the lows there. Right there. And anyway, we saw that it just didn't have enough volume to fill this wick to the left, and we ended up having some profit taking at the end of the month. Now, this is something that we've seen before in the past, so we actually ended up adapting from the original idea of the sells, seeing the bullish volume coming in, closing above this resistance right here, and taking advantage of some bars. You can see I would have definitely let this run a bit longer, but I didn't really need to, because all I needed was that 5% to pass phase 2 here. Okay, so just zooming out, I want to keep the current analysis on here. I know it's getting messy, but I'll clean it up shortly. So for the week, the analysis was to look for those pullbacks, those deeper pullbacks, and be looking for sells from some previous key areas. So the key levels I was looking at were 1830, where we are in and around right now. Other than that, I could see us moving back up to 1845 or 1850. So we'll see if we are holding above 1830. I will be willing to look for those bars moving further up, just taking advantage of the pullbacks. We are in a time of volume, so with clean traffic to the left, I don't see why these bars would not fit the plan here. But like I say, keeping in mind we are at that 1830 level, we won't lose sight of the sells, and we'll just keep an eye out for that as well. See if we reject this area. So 1832, let's call it, is this resistance level here to the left. 1833.2. Yeah, I think I'll be more comfortable taking buys above there. Like I say though, we could reject this area that we are in right now. But to be taking sells from there may be quite aggressive, so what I could wait for is breaks below 1828. You've got about 50 pips moving down to this previous low, and then looking to get that continuation on the higher time frames. Keep in mind it's the beginning of the month. We may have lower volume. We may see those pullbacks playing out, just setting up for better sales later in the month or even later in the week. Not too much happening this morning. We do have some news at 11:30 for the pound, as well as the Bank of England governor speaking at 12. We got ISM PMI this afternoon for the dollar. So later on this afternoon, if these numbers are coming out good for the dollar, it would make sense for us to opt back into the sells here. So we might just be setting up for better sells this morning, tapping into 1830 key area, and then we'll see what we do in this area. Any sells taken, I will look to have runners into 1808, these previous lows. Morning. GJ following the arrows. I think the banks must be watching the stream. So we've had that deeper pullback, tap into previous highs here at 163,600. We are starting to move back up here. We had a very nice pullback, basically from London close yesterday. Obviously, end of month, just setting up for the new month here. Weekly, let's also just remove some of this stuff. So you were looking for those deeper pullbacks as marked up. We've got them. Weekly still bullish. Monthly, obviously, very bullish here. Daily candle, just understand that one bearish daily candle doesn't change the trend. As you can see here, we clearly had some bearish pressure on that day. Next day we closed bullish. There's some idiots taking buys that day and learned a very hard lesson. As you can see right there. So just understand that you shouldn't really base your bias simply on a daily candle, but rather what is driving price. Understanding the trends, we can see here on the lower time frames that we've had that retest of that significant area 163,500, 163,600. So even though yesterday's candle was bearish, looks like a rejection. I'm sure someone is burning through their capital right now taking sells, but here we do things the right way and just going to trade the trend, wait for the buys to set up. So I could potentially see a last little retest of this area. We do have a little bit of news later on for the pound, nothing high impact. Also we had this Brexit. Saw something about Brexit. Yeah, we can see this Brexit story is bringing some strength to the pound as well. Just adding fuel to the fire. Yeah. So 11:30 we've got manufacturing PMI for the pound here. I don't see it on Forex Factory. Oh, sorry, there it is. So yeah, we do have news for the pound a little bit later on. If those numbers are coming out bad, just understand that we are still bullish, and that data could just bring us some further pullbacks, another retest of this area to continue moving up. That would not mean just top into sells. That's just setting up for better buys. So right now there's very little for me to work with. I would actually like to see a pullback. Yeah, if we could get a pullback into this 164 area, support formed in and around this area, that would be nice for some buys here. What's up?
What? Oh wait.
Hey.
Oh, never mind. Morning, by the way.
Morning, morning.
Morning, Mr. Nicky.
Oh shit.
Dude, what is that that you've got on your... Is that a candle that dropped off? Oh, yeah, dude. You see that candle that dropped off like that 5 seconds ago?
What? No?
That one you're having a look at, that you went back to past starts and then there was that huge drop off. You know, the 4
Oh,
hour
yeah,
candle that
yeah,
went
yeah.
down?
Yeah.
I thought that happened now, bro. I was like literally looking at my chart like, wait, what? Am I
Dude,
lagging?
imagine.
Is my internet screwed?
So yeah, for GJ, looking for something like that. May have to even wait for news here for something to set up on GJ. At the moment, like I say, just very tricky, no real structure to work with. I think if we use like a 4 hour setup here, stops will probably be too big. So yeah, if this current 4 hour, this new 4 hour could come create a bottom wick, retesting this previous key area here, on the lower time frames we can then take advantage of the buys off of that level. But to be taking buys on the break of previous 4 hour highs here, it's just for me not going to be ideal. I'd rather see a little bit of a bottom wick being formed on this current candle, and then we can work with that. Obviously, Forex trading in general, we focusing on our risk. We need to put our risk first, not be worried about the reward. So in a situation like this, I'm focusing on where is my stop loss going to be. I need to have an ideal stop loss placement because that's going to determine how much I'm risking. That's going to determine the risk to reward. Not that I focus too much on an RR, but you know, it is a thing. So I would like to see a bottom wick formed on the 4 hour candle. I think that will give us better options for possible stop losses here and just improve the probabilities. Deeper pullbacks into 163,600 will be even better.
Con, I don't know if you saw, I don't know if you answered that now. I wasn't listening to what you were saying now, but
No, I'm
June
just.
asked, considering there's no steeper or lower wick on the current 4 hour, will you still be willing to take bars? Because I see you asked it earlier in the chat as well.
Nah. I'll just wait for maybe the PMI news.
If you guys hear echo from our mark again, just tell me, because I changed the setting that I think might cause that. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah.
Yeah, it's gone this morning.
There was I can't remember the name even, but it's like it's taking in the noise around it, the noise suppression. It's there, but it's also taking in from it. So I did like put the one setting off with it. How's everyone doing this morning? Connor, Jared, you all good, bro?
Yeah, all good. All good, all good. Just sending through the trade ideas here for members. With a little bit of extra spice, you know?
Always have that little extra spice. What? Bro,
Yeah,
your mark
no
is well.
complaints my side there.
What does he mean? What does Ned mean, bro?
I think he means Mike. Your mark is very Yeah.
MRC Ned. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot we're from Four Ways Boot. That's how we type mark. Sorry, Chandler, I forgot about that. Sorry. Four Way Boots in the house, yeah. And where's the other members, bro? Who's in here? Fabio, how are you doing, bro? Justin, how are you doing? Oh, if they want to talk, just type it there in the chat, man, in the Zoom chat.
I don't always have an eye on the Zoom chat here, so just keep in mind, guys.
No, I know. I'm speaking to the members in Zoom chat, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying for anyone in the Zoom, if you do want to ask something, you know, you can just unmute yourself. Just like I
Okay.
always say, just be considerate of everybody else here.
When you're talking and so on, yeah. Obviously, if your question doesn't get answered in the Zoom, just type it in the YouTube if you don't mind, or just say, hey, Con, can you just check the Zoom chat if you just want him to look at something more privately, if you want to put it that way, that you don't want to share with community.
Yeah, I'm done doing the markups now, so I'll look at chat now.
I'll also read back to you if need be.
This current hourly candle has no bottom wick. Makes bars a little bit tough here as well. It does have a baby bottom wick.
I kind of like what V Quail said about it. Is a little bit early to provide, but I like the idea if we can close above there.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, this candle having no bottom wick to me makes it very tough.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too early. We just need it to set up, so if it was setting up now, it would be fine. But it's not really. The 30-minute here might close above, but what I would actually like to see is maybe a steep bottom wick on the next 30. That's just tough here.
No, they're very.
I think we look alright, but DXY had a nice pullback yesterday, failing to push back up to the highs here. Also just pulling back down to the lows by the looks of things. Yeah, I could see these bars playing out. There's a lot of volume in that previous 30-minute there. No bottom wick, no top wick. But I'm just going to play it safe and just wait here. Keeping in mind that these bars are just short-term pullbacks. And sometimes we have lower volume and we have these pullbacks. So just going to take it easy here. Sandesh. Why no wick in a candle affects the trade? If you simply just go back and have a look at your chart, go and observe when a candle has no wick, no bottom wick, no top wick. Just go and have a look what happens most of the time. Some people will say that it means that the candle doesn't have enough range to, let's say, continue driving up. But to be honest with you, I don't know if that's the case. Because at the end of the day, this is something I've been thinking about. At the end of the day, this is just price movement. If a candle closes with no top wick, if there's enough orders coming in, price will still continue to move up. Because candlesticks are not really dictating how price moves. We are simply using them as a tool, an instrument to help us execute on these ideas. But what's really moving price is order flow. So like I say, if enough orders are coming into the market, even if a candle has no bottom wick or no top wick, it'll most likely continue to drive in that direction. But if you do look back at past data, if you look back at the past candles, you will see that a lot of the time when candles have no top wick, for instance, sometimes the next candle will be bearish. And let's say that a candle does move with no wick. Sometimes later in the day we'll come back to create that wick. For instance, I'm sure we'll find a scenario here on gold. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything. But just have a look here. These candles here had no top wicks. Okay, so what we've seen in the past is that sometimes price will come back to create those wicks. But that's not always the case, because as you can see here, there was enough volume. There were enough orders coming into the market to just continue moving down. So it's a very interesting topic, and the more I think about it, the less I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. Some days I just want to ignore these candles with no wicks, but then some days, some days it's crucial that we pay attention to them. So I don't really have the answer to everything, but I would definitely, I would pay attention to them. You can see this candle, no top wick. See how later in the day we came up to that level. Just very interesting how we oftentimes come back to create that top wick, even if it's hours later or days later. But with enough volume, I don't think you have to worry too much. Just be aware where price is sitting if you are moving into a low. Like for instance here, if you were in sells here, and you saw this candle moving down with no top wick, I wouldn't close it immediately. I would give it a chance because there's volume. But as you move into the low here, as you fill this range, you know, you would want to take into consideration that this candle has no top wick and we could come back, which we did. Morning P1, morning. Sorry guys, I have my top chat on here. If I've missed anything, yeah, I've put the live chat on now. Do you trade strictly specific setups, or do you also use your own discretion to execute on trades? Yeah, I don't have like a specific setup really. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for closures above resistance or below support, or I'm looking for a resistance to form to be taking sells, or support to form to be taking buys, and then really just judging off the candle's most recent price action, making sure that I've got a logical stop loss. So very fluid, no like specific, this is my setup. I know what I'm looking for.
I think it's safe to say that we have confluences and boxes that needs to be ticked to price action in order to take something.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we've got the boxes that need to be ticked in order to take a trade. There are requirements and criteria to meet a trade, or to be taking a trade, should I say, sorry. But I don't have like a R2D2 setup, something like ridiculous like that, you know what I'm talking about?
Full-time bounce.
Two years in 23 years of... Nowadays I hesitate to enter my trades. I don't know why. Lack of confidence in your plan and your process. Make sure you have a plan and stick to it. Develop the discipline to stick to it. Maybe you have a lack of trust in yourself to stick to your plan, and you've lost confidence. Once you develop that discipline to do the right things, you build confidence. And just know and understand that we're working in an uncertain environment. We are playing a game of probabilities. Not going to win every trade. Losing is normal, losing is part of the game. Don't expect to have a 90% or 95% win rate. It's just very unrealistic. So you need to come to terms with losing. Because if you have a 50 or 60% win rate, you know you're losing nearly half of the time. And it's not necessarily easy to deal with. It takes time to learn and understand that, to really grasp that in your subconscious mind. So you got to get over that and understand that that's just a part of trading. Nice and sunny in Oz. Yeah, you should be at the beach. Where exactly in Oz are you from? Gold Coast. We here don't predict price, we react to price. Ned, thank you. Thank you for chipping in there. I think that is necessary to say. US 30 looking bullish for tomorrow. Hop in your time machine and go take bars then. Fuck. Imagine buying the dip in a downtrend.
At this point, bro, I'm just trying to like get my typing down faster. That's all I'm doing here.
You practicing your typing today?
Well, fucking hell, you see it?
Yeah, I see it. Can we see a live entry? Sure, go on your MetaTrader, click buy or sell. What the fuck do you want me to do? Take a position right now. Go in and watch yesterday's stream. We took sells on gold.
We're just waiting now, bro. Patience is key in this game as well.
Please check out GU. Please, if you don't mind, would you send a chart to the Discord and I can have a look quick. I can have a look for you. It's easier for us both. Then I can have a look at what you're looking at. William, looking at price action. 2020, the Discord link is in the video description. Fuck. That's exactly it, Jared. From now on, that's my answer from now on. What strategy do you use? Price action and common sense. Yeah. Something like that.
The candles are going down, we sell. The candles are going we buy.
So, you know, some people don't think like that. And I think it is a more of a beginner mentality. And like, candles are going up, okay, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, just... You make money when it goes in the direction that you're trading in. Why would you trade against the direction of the market? Like, it doesn't make sense.
I can answer that. So you can get a better position and make more money. That is greed that speaks. It's not anything more than that.
Yeah, I think that's
I thought you were serious, eh? I was gonna say, bro, I will use you as liquidity later today if you carry on speaking like that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you answered Ryan about GBP AUD. Ryan, what we do is we just trade certain pairs on the stream. So if you want to have kind of look at your stuff, just send it through to the free Discord. Tell him you've sent it through, and he'll, if he's not busy or something else on the stream, he'll take a look at it. But we do that so that guys don't just we don't just give a handout to you. You actually show us you're putting in effort. Without that, we cannot give you anything back, because if you don't show us effort, why would we show you effort? That's the only reason we do it, bro. So more than welcome to share whatever you want in that Discord, and we'll have a look.
Yeah, and that's what I always say. It's better for the both of us, you know, because then I can have a look at what you're looking at, and it's not a pair that I look at. So if I can see your thought process on the chart, then you know I can maybe help you or tell you that, look, this analysis is great or this analysis is really shit. more audience, the more weird the questions get. I was thinking the same thing, June. Really.
Wayne said, market chart, send to Discord. We don't discuss other pairs on stream. Yeah, and then we'll speak about your pair from the Discord so that you can get feedback from what you want us to look at. But we won't take a trade. We won't do our own analysis. We'll look at your analysis. That's basically what Wayne means. And then, Connor, you see you have a question from Yama.
Yeah, I saw. I was wondering what
It's
he was
Jammer.
what he's
Okay.
talking about. It's Jammer.
It's Jammer. It's
Jama,
not
whatever.
Jammer.
But he's fine with Yama and Jama, bro.
No, not whatever, Nick. Not whatever,
He's-
Nico.
Yeah, you did it
Narco.
for the beginning for 3 weeks. I don't care,
Not
bro.
whatever, Nico.
You can do whatever you
You
want.
come and fight you about my boy, Jammer.
Connor, it means because the Oaks yesterday that the names you kept when they said buy now and we went to sell. And then
Oh,
Oh, is that what he's talking
Keeping
yeah.
about?
I
Yeah,
nearly
you
tagged
keep
them in
the
my Instagram story yesterday.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what still mind blows me, bro?
What?
Like, I just don't understand it. That we have 5 times the amount of people watching us compared to the likes, bro. Yeah, don't get it.
Oh,
Wayne says, also for anybody wondering why we're not in a trade, it will be marked on the chart clearly for you to see when we do get involved in a trade.
Are you guys playing the dollar domination sentiment? We are, but looking for potential buys here this morning just for short-term pullbacks, beginning of the month. We do have range to move up to 1845. So we were looking at these potential buys with this 30-minute closing above, but just wasn't extremely convinced with no bottom wick, no top wick. This current candle also hardly had a bottom wick.
Prince EB asks, so what time is residence and gold need to fall?
What time
what time
is the
is
resistance?
the resistance and gold need to fall? I think he's just asking when can we expect resistance and gold coming back down. I think Prince rather react to price and trying to predict when it's going to be, because you can't say today I'm going to sell at 245. It makes you can't go about doing that. And just wait for resistance to build, break a structure, fall back to the downside. And then that also comes to William's question. Forgive me, I'm a beginner. But the chart showing right now is a trend change, so the market just take a rest before the continuation to the downside.
Look at the higher time frames. It's not a trend
maybe
change. We are still okay. 1, you need to be zooming out, looking at the higher time frame. 2, you need to understand what's driving price. Okay, fundamentally, what's going on? Why is price moving the way it's moving? If you're just looking at technicals, oh, head and shoulders reversal, understand that price is driving in the direction it's driving, it's trending in the direction it's trending for a reason. And if you just see, oh, head and shoulders, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get clapped, because it doesn't really make sense to be trading against the fundamentals. We are look at this previous monthly candle. That's all you need to really look at. Because if I had to ask you now, what do you think this next monthly candle is going to do? What do you think it's going to do? I would probably only need one brain cell to tell you that there's a very high probability this next monthly candle continues to move down. But obviously, it's very normal for us to create a top wick, getting some pullbacks at the end of the business month, setting up for the new month. We also don't have too much going on right now. Most of the data has been priced in, so we'll be looking to some of the upcoming events for clues to the next FOMC and interest rate event. So we do have an FOMC speaker on Friday, nothing crazy. But if we go to next week, let's see what's happening next week. I know we have NFP next week, Friday. So no Fed speakers or anything, but you know, we have NFP next week, Friday. So if this is showing a strong labor market data like we saw last month, we had really good NFP numbers. That's just adding into that sentiment that the economy is strong, inflation is high, we need to raise rates, and because the economy is strong, it can withstand those interest rate increases. So the reason the dollar is so strong is because the Fed is actively raising rates. So anything that's feeding into that sentiment is going to keep the dollar strong and gold bearish. Right now, there's just not that much data being put out. Like I say, most of the current information is priced in. We were at significant lows here right at the end of the month, and it's the beginning of the new month. So pulling back, seeing further pullbacks makes a lot of sense. If you go and have a look at the Discord, the higher time frame, I actually marked them out as swing trade ideas, looking for rejections of 1850 or 1845 for potential higher time frame sales. So we're moving up into that level now early today, and we've got ISM later on today. ISM manufacturing PMI for the dollar. So if we're moving up into 1845, that key area, later on today, we get very good numbers for that PMI. I could see us hopping back into the sells all the way back down to the lows. So don't lose sight of what's going on the higher time frames. When a person reads some of the comments, you understand why prop firms make so much money with people failing. You can understand why I said yesterday I'm so worried about society. Delete your MetaTrader. Speaking of the Discord, yeah, I saw that yesterday. Don't worry about that. How much percent risk do you use per
Speaking of the
trade?
Discord, somebody reported some scammers in the channel.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm muted here on Zoom, so Jared couldn't hear me. Yeah, I was just saying, don't worry about that.
I had a look at it this morning as well.
Yeah. No, I think it was just a misunderstanding. People not really thinking. How much percent do you risk per trade? 1%. Kenton, thank you, bro. Will be lovely to have you. Gold to 2K. I think you should also delete your MetaTrader.
On a serious note, Lucas, what's going to be a lot better for you is not to speculate and take price what it's doing either in your session or your day, and don't just throw out these random numbers saying you're going to buy there and buy here, because it's not only not helping you, but there are going to be people that when they do take a sell that makes sense, they're going to think back to your comments and think, oh, people disagreed with me and it's going to mess with their mentality. So keep your wild predictions to yourself in that sense. We'd love to see some analysis, but we don't just like random numbers, because I can also just say Euro USD going to 5.
Going
Actually
to
makes
Bob.
makes fuck all sense. You know what I'm saying? Same
Oh.
thing with gold and GJ.
Also, fundamentally, your comment makes no sense. Your prediction makes no sense. There's no factual backing to what you're saying. It's really just a complete wild card, because the only way we would see 2000 on gold is if we get something like a war, World War III, which then, I mean, who knows? Probably won't even be able to trade. So what good is that going to be?
Hey guys, sorry, I know it's loud outside, there's bombing. So if it does come up on the mic, apologies about that. But gold buys at 3,758 from
Jesus.
10,000.
Time will tell. Yeah, no, I don't know if you'll be around here. If that's the case, bro. I don't think any of us will be. Like I say, only way you're gonna see 2000 on gold is if you see some nukes. Realistically.
Bro, Ned fucking kills me, dude. Yes, sis. Did you see he called someone Nostradamus?
Bro,
You called somebody what?
Go read. It's not too far up, bro.
What is that?
What?
Nostradamus.
it's like some guy, man, used to make wild predictions, I don't know.
Nico, this will be dependent to your money. What is he saying?
French astrologer.
Mr. Pilot, bro, my discussion is finished with you, bro. You want to put your stop loss in when your trade is 90% in drawdown. That's when you put your stop loss, my friend. That's up to you.
That really shouldn't be a discussion. Like, how can you be
done, bro.
trading without a stop loss? Like,
look at my message, Con. There's my message. Mr. Pilot, stop loss before you enter your trade. End discussion, but good luck to you. Done. Discussion's finished. I gave my 2 cents earlier, so.
yo, bro. I'm gonna have to get that ashwagandha soon. Because the more people that come on here, the dumber you guys get. And there's only 200 of you. That's like,
bro, the
not
thing is,
that much.
What do you think it is, Con? Do you think it's guys that just don't have the common sense, or guys that are inexperienced? Because I would like to say it's because inexperience, but like, I didn't even fucking think these questions when I started out trading, and I was inexperienced. That is why I don't know where to go with it.
But it's also like a bit of cockiness, which shows like that they have some time under their belt. But I don't know, like, I think everybody should just be honest with themselves where they are. Like, if you're new in your journey, you need to just shut your mouth, listen, and then if you have a question that is actually going to help you, go ahead and ask. If you have been trading for some time, you will probably be humble enough to be a decent person.
The thing is, bro, I think people think we like we chirping them like nonsense, you know, like we're tuning them shit. It's not that we're tuning you guys shit. It's really not. It's just the fact that you guys are asking the question before you even think about the question. If you took your own time to look at the question you're going to ask, you might even find the answer yourself. But you're either being a lazy ass and not doing it yourself, so you want us to do it for you. And that's fine, bro. We're going to be here every day doing the same thing every single day. You can come here, but if your questions are going to be silly, just don't expect an answer and expect to learn nothing. Because if you can't even do the effort to try to answer your own question, bro, you aren't going to make it in this game. And that's a fact. So you won't be here for long. So you can ask your silly questions as long as you want, but we know it won't be that long anyway.
Yeah, okay, anyway, moving on.
No one's hating, Lucas.
Moving on. So gold hourly here closed above that level with a bit of a wick to fill. If this current candle can just come down, create a bottom wick, retesting 1833, that will look really nice.
Abdul, we're still not in a trade, bro. The moment Connor does take a trade, it will be marked up on the chart. You'll be able to see it clear as day. You'll say it. It will be on the chart to read for you, buy stop or sell stop at whatever price we're going to get involved in. Was about to do the same. Hey, but Ben, today we got 3,000 subs, eh? Well done, Connor, Jared. It's looking good, bros. I don't know if it's been mentioned that we're on the 3K already when you started the stream, Con. But oh, very nice achievement.
Thank you. Thank you everybody as well. Thank you for being here.
I'm confused in the background
No,
talking.
man.
Did they have enough percentage? It's
I'll
my
keep
first
quiet,
day.
Connor, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's my second day, bro. So we've been here for a whole 48 hours. Hey, DJ. How are you, man?
What's up, DJ? Thank you. Mr. Pilot, what's up?
Connor. Ned, you need to chill, bro. And okay, wait. Yeah, Jama. What? Yeah. Which one is it? It's not Yama.
Jama.
Jama.
Yeah.
Jama. Yeah. Sorry, Jama. I saw your message earlier, bro. I gave you permission, bro. I told you go crazy. So, yeah.
What do I think about fast trading?
It's fast trading.
I don't think you can really like dictate. I'm assuming when you say fast, you mean like on the lower time frame, since they appear to be moving faster. But there's a trade-off on the lower time frames that you've got less confluence. And I always say in trading, slow is fast, and I think that actually applies to pretty much every aspect. When I say slow is fast, I mean simply sticking to the process and understanding that you should be looking at it long term. But that also applies to when you're looking at the chart. So understanding that your higher time frames have more confluence, your lower time frames, trading lower time frames, you're probably going to have less probability, lower probability trades on those time frames. So when it comes to scalping, understand that it's going to be very, very difficult to develop consistency doing that. Scalping is not for everybody. I think a lot of people think that it is for them because they don't have the patience and discipline to wait for setups to come to them. But understand that that may not be the case, and just be real with yourself. You know, just have a look at your results, let them speak for themselves, and make adjustments. Open, then wait for your profit, then close. No. You need to let your winners do their job. You need to let your winners run. Because the thing is, when those trades go into a little bit of drawdown, you're not necessarily closing immediately. So sometimes that drawdown is a bit big. You end up with a big loss. And then the thing is, your wins are also small that your one loss will wipe out 10 wins. So you need to have a plan in place where you're letting your winners run so that even one winner can make up for 3 losses, and then you just let the probabilities play out.
Just for the community out there, for the chat, if you guys didn't know this, we're not just about signals. We also offer the mentorship and psychological webinars. So yeah, just letting you guys know, it's not just about signals. It's more than that.
Yeah, no, look, the signals is just like, it's the trades we take. So that's, I mean, that's an awesome thing that we actually taking those trades. You know, this funded challenge here, I've passed with just the signals really, and trades taken on stream here. So this was phase 2. Started last week, phase 2. And yeah, passed this week here, so did the 5%. No over risking or anything. So the signals are just there to help the guys who don't have the time to necessarily make a stream or whatever. But I do encourage you to rather have a look at the memberships, because that's where you'll actually do your real learning. Do you cut losers early? I mean, before they hit stop loss based on price action? Yes, based on price action. It's called managing risk. Thank you for the free signals. It's a pleasure.
DJ says, Connor is the best London streamer out there. Hit like and subscribe and tell your friends to trade with us. That's DJ.
Thanks, DJ. So sweet, bro.
Do any of you guys use magic keys? Would you recommend that device? And where can I get it in SA?
Just
Jared, this one's for you, bro.
order it off the Magic Keys website.
Tell him about the online thing though as well,
Oh,
Jared.
Yeah, you can get the handheld version, and then it can get shipped to you, or you can just go on the site, you get a code, you put it in, boom, you get an on-screen version, and it's a lot cheaper. And then it's instant as well. You don't have to wait for shipping. But yeah, it's decent. You definitely help you if you're already profitable. It's not going to make you profitable, but it'll help you if you are profitable.
Bro, can I just say this, please? Can we just stop entertaining Mr. Pilot now? Because this guy's a new, he's a beginner or something, and he needs to take the time to go and study himself.
Okay, Nico, just lass it.
I typed it in the chat, bro. I don't understand how people don't read that. Con, when are we gonna see one another so I can give you a driver, bro?
What you doing this weekend?
I should say golf club, because it keeps sounding like I'm talking about an actual driver driving you around.
Oh yeah,
nothing.
my driver in my Rolls Royce.
On the way, bro. I can give it, yeah, the weekend. Anytime the weekend, bro. Just let me know when you have some time and then we'll link up.
Okay,
actually, cool. We should have a sushi date.
A sushi date. Okay, before I get back to gym, I'll have one more cheat meal. Connor, when you get the time, I send you a DM. Okay, I'll go and have a look. Thanks, P1. Cheers.
Con, you see that message I was sent by Goodreads? I don't think it's the worst message. I just think the way he said it, because I don't mind him naming that name, because obviously, but yeah.
I saw it, but I didn't read it full.
You can still see it, even if someone deleted it. You can still look. Oh well, the what you call it? The moderators can still read it.
I can only see it like on the actual stream.
Hey Ned, bro, I can tell you one thing. Connor, don't play, bro. If he says one more cheat meal, it's literally one more cheat meal, and then that man will stick to his diet plan that's following. Connor's very disciplined. I'm sure you see that in his trading, bro. So I mean, him eating a cheat meal and going back to the actual like diet, it's peanuts to him, my friend. Peanuts.
The only reason I'm saying one more cheat meal like that is because I was in
That's
hospital.
sushi.
I was in hospital, like I was in hospital twice this month. So I haven't really been training or anything because I'm still recovering. So yeah, my diet wasn't up to par, but even when I was like completely, I want to say fucked. Yeah, when I was completely fucked still, like I was still getting up to make oats, to make eggs, you know. So for the most part, I've still been eating very clean. It's just a daily thing. Like it's discipline. It's a way of life.
Discipline in your daily life comes over to your trading life. So how you look after yourself and what you do every day is gonna influence your trading. So if you're failing at trading, maybe look at yourself, not at what you're doing in the trades. I'm not sure how to say this name, bro, but Atif, he says, love from Pakistan. Welcome, bro. Love to have you here.
Love, love, love. Chowing low carb, high protein. Not necessarily low carb.
Prince, Evie, what did you ask, bro? I don't see the question. Do you see the question?
Nah.
Maybe he's gonna type it still. Love from Pakistan, from you. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong.
Bilal.
Bilal. Are you gents from CPT? No, sir. Pretoria and Eastern Cape over here.
I'm from PCT.
25k challenge. What lot size you suggest per one trade a day? 25k lot. 25k challenge.
One lot.
0.125 or one lot. Yeah, 1.25 or one lot. 125 is exactly the same as using a 0.50 on a 10k. So
What does long wicks depend? Does that mean a reverse? No. Wicks could either be a target. So in this instance, we are moving up. We've got this wick to the upside here. We're not rejecting any specific resistance to the left. So I could see this as a target. So a wick like this would either be a target or a rejection. In this case, I think it will be a target. I think we will fill this wick. So here you can see these wicks here. We were tapping into this previous key area. So you can see that was more of a rejection wick. But then here, you can see this wick to the downside. This wick right here. This wick got filled. So this was a target.
gents, I'm so sorry for this, Connor. But he even donated to ask this question.
I think SAR is Saudi. Is it not? I've never actually seen SAR. What is that? Saudi Riyal. Riyal.
Well, you know what? This oak is here to learn and bet himself, even
What
if
is
he's
it
not
from?
asking the questions in the best way. Saudi, Mr. Pilot, thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation. Everything is on the screen. Advice to buy or hold. Right now, I'm not doing anything on gold because I've just got no real confirmations yet to get into a trade. So we've closed above this resistance. I was looking for buys above here, above 1833. But for me right now, I don't have an actual entry signal. So what I would like to see on this current candle is a retest of this previous support, so that I've got a decent stop loss here. Right now, it's just a bit tricky. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put my stop loss. I don't really have a valid reason to enter the trade. So I'd rather just wait until I see something that I would take advantage of.
Mr. Pilot, we do utilize buy stops and sell stops. So what that generally does mean is we're setting the order before the trade gets filled. So we'll say to you guys, listen, we're going to be taking buy stops in the break of this high, and then it will give you enough time to get in the position yourself, and we'll plot out everything on stream for you, so that you, not for you, but so that you can see exactly what we're doing.
What I might look at is on the 15-minute here. If this 15-minute could close bullish, I still want to see a bit of a bottom wick being formed, but if we can then come back and close bullish, then possibly look at some bars there to move up and fill the wick here. There's some nice volume to the upside. There is range to move up. We've got that previous hourly wick to fill. Might be one of those days where we have to wait for London Open. Give us a flex there. What's up, Matty? How are you, bro?
Do you know what SWAR means?
Nah.
Brother-in-law. Did you marry Keegan?
Sick. Oh, flip.
You, him.
Yeah, I
brother-in-law,
get what you're saying. Now, I haven't been to gym this month, so I'm looking a bit skinny. No flexing today. What is your max stop loss? Don't necessarily have a max stop loss, but look, I probably won't go over like 50 pips. It really depends on structure, market volatility. It's all situational. My stop loss is based on structure. So if for that day, for whatever reason, there's like ridiculous volatility, I mean a range of 1,000 pips, moving up and down 1,000 pips, and my stop loss has to be 200 pips, that's just gonna be it. I'll have a 200 pip stop loss if I need to, but most probably not. Do you use fibs? No. What about the current 4H candle? It has no bottom wick. Is there not a higher probability of that wick being formed? You do have a point, and that's why maybe waiting for London Open at this point is the best possible option.
For example, if you have a 50 pip stop and you're aiming for 15 to 20 pips, would you let the full 50 pip stop hit?
Probably not, no. It's all situational, maybe on news, but that's, you know, you lower your risk and you understand that your stop could get smacked.
No, but Con, listen to the rest of the question. He's saying if you have a 50 pip stop loss, would you take profit on 15 to 20 pips? If you don't take the 15 to 20 pips profit, would you let the 50 pip stop loss hit? I mean, I don't think we've ever had a less than a 1:1 ever.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, yeah, no, 50 pip stop with like a 20 pip BE point. No, probably not. I don't think I've ever had that.
And our risk would be lowered insanely for something like that.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't make sense.
Just have to make a call quick. Do you do any hedge? What's your opinion about that? Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, we don't do SMC. We do price action. No, Mr. Pilot, I'm not on any social media, bro. Sorry. Amazon, please help me point out the point you bought at on this. Oh, Jared did answer. Yeah, Mr. Amazon, you'll see that the moment we enter a buy or sell, there will be a long position or short position on the screen. There will be an actual bar stop at the exact price we entered. Everything will be on the screen for you guys to see. No trade will be taken without you guys knowing about it or anything like that. So yeah, just patience right now, waiting for London Open. Bruce, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. You're more than welcome to join into our Discord. If you want to get closer with us, you're more than welcome to join the actual membership, become a member, and then we do have one-on-ones with members. We do have psychological webinars where the members are there. At this current moment, we have a Zoom call going with members in it. So if you want to ask anything a little bit more private, there's that chat. If you want to get more private, you're more than welcome to message us one-on-one, but that is if you're a member, and that's what we offer as the membership. If it's a chart or anything you want to ask about, or want some opinion on something you've looked at and done analysis on for yourself, more than welcome to share that into our community Discord. Just drop a message in YouTube and be like, hey, Con, can you please just go look at this? And then I'm sure Connor won't mind to go have a look at it. As long as it's not in the terms of us setting a trade or waiting for exact setup a few minutes off. I'm sure Connor won't mind then.
Sorry, I've been muted. I was just saying, yeah, the link for the memberships is in the channel, the video description, so you can go and have a look.
What is the correlation between JPY currency and your trading? Because I can see you checking it from Peter.
Just hold on.
Is Ozzy saying we only have 5 members? I believe so. Ozzy, we only started at the 1st of February. I mean, we still offer a lot of free London sessions on the YouTube, so I think people are happy with that because of the value they get out of the London session. But the guys that are a bit more serious and want to get a bit further than just a London session, I'm sure they're the ones that are in our Zoom call already. You get a new headset, Con?
No.
I've never seen it from the side. It looked like a new one. Thank you, Ozzy. Appreciate that, man. I hope whatever you're doing for yourself, you also get far in it, bro, and succeed. Oh, that's true, bro. It's fucking Wednesday, not Tuesday, bro.
What is that? The stream?
Yo.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, well. Just got an easy 5 pip trade on Euro USD.
We're trading Tuesday's data today to get a better insight, if you want to call it.
Yeah, I actually can't change the...
Once it's live.
Yeah, not on this software. Someone can ignore the stream thinking it's Tuesday. That's fine, they're gonna miss out.
But we do appreciate you bringing that up.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's see if I can change it. Chat revenue, $5. Oh, Mr. Pilot. Thank you, bro. That is all you.
He's trying to cover our commissions for the day.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Back to Wednesday.
Updated all the spreadsheets last night for the signal group and everything. I'll just calculate the weekly total in pips after Friday. So I only did for Feb how many pips we got.
Okay.
And then obviously the yearly total and so on.
Yeah, I just updated the live stream one this morning as well.
Solid. Yeah, I see we're about 440 pips up for February so far.
Is that on the signals?
Yeah.
That's mad, eh?
Yeah, no, sure.
Guys, I'll be back shortly. Not too much going on right now. GJ is giving a nice push up here. Like I say, I think for me it would be best to wait for a pullback here. We do have clean traffic to the left to move up to 165. But waiting for a pullback and for price to just give a slightly better setup, I think will be ideal. And with PMR for the pound coming out later this morning, maybe it's best to just wait. See, we're just slowly moving up here. I'm expecting, even if numbers are bad for PMR, that we maybe just get a deeper pullback set up for better buyers, but still looking to target 165 and 165.9. We are still extremely bullish on GJ. We just had this pullback to end of the month as expected, and we retested these previous highs perfectly. So looking very, very nice. Gold still above that 1833 level. Your 30-minute here closed a weak bearish candle. And looks like we may be rejecting this general area. So we'll see how the hourly is closing. Only really got sales planned below 1828. Okay, I'll be back shortly.
No, I'm here. So you guys don't have to stress if something does happen. I've got us covered. Yeah, no, please don't take buys or sells based off of somebody just shouting it out in the YouTube chat. Really, really not a good idea.
What about to buy 1833? I'm not looking to buy right at this level. I'm saying buys above with confirmations. So So currently no real confirmations. I'm waiting for London Open here. If this 30-minute can come and close bullish, that should present some opportunities to potentially be taking buys to fill this range up to 1845. Other than that, if we're closing back below 1833, could expect us to start seeing those rejections off of this 1832 area. I mean, looking at the 4-hour, got no bottom wick on this current 4-hour candle. We've tapped into this area right here and showing signs of rejection. So we'll see. But I think safer sells will be below 1828 or even 1823.5. What do you think about UJ? You're more than welcome to send a chart to the Discord and I can have a look for you.
Gold's creating a nice little wick down, man.
Yeah, very nice.
And just also bear in mind, guys, at GJ, there is news midday at 11:30, so that could also be something you need to be abreast of.
Wolfgang sent these GU sell ideas. I don't really like all the trend lines here, but you know what, other than that, it's pretty clean. And yeah, just keeping in mind the overall bearish bias, sticking to the sell ideas. If we can form resistance at that level you've got marked up, which is definitely a previous significant area, then yeah, taking sells back down to the lows don't look too bad at all. Pound is also very strong with the Brexit news, so just be careful of that. But as long as we are maintaining that bearish structure, I think at some point those sells will set up to move back down to those lows. The 15-minute looks like we missed a bar on gold. No, I didn't really miss anything here. Still plenty of time. Jeez.
I see it looks like yen is going to stay very weak with the Bank of Japan keeping everything low. Eh?
Yeah. Status quo. So yeah, no reason to be looking for sells on GJ. No reason at all. You can see the yen index also just extremely bearish. Broke below that significant area right there. As marked up, broke out of this range. After we had a pullback, we just ranged there for some time, broke below, starting to form bearish structure. Got this bearish momentum coming back into the picture. Higher time frame, as you can see, we are bearish as well from a macro perspective. So that'll just relate to buys on GJ with a weaker yen.
London open in the next little bit, eh?
Yeah, 12 more minutes. What do you think? A game of chess?
I'm down, eh? Want me to school you in front of 261 people?
Yes, today. Let's see it.
If anybody wants to add me on chess.com, you send me an invite.
I'm still logging in.
Okay.
Send you one now.
I still need to play Tristan there.
Tristan?
Remember the 1800 rated player?
Oh,
5 minutes.
yeah, I'm just picking the time. Oh, you sending it to me? Okay.
Yeah, sensitive.
Yeah, let's see it. Fuck, man, I bought.
Why?
No, it like was counting down for auto abort.
I see. The King's Horse Shield
So what the fuck?
scenario.
Scenario.
The King Horse Shields number 3 gambit.
Jared.
No, I'm just raving. Yeah.
I hate when you do this, dude. Put your queen back where it came from. You know, one day this thing's gonna get chowed and you're gonna cry.
Jeez, it's impossible, bro.
Sleep tight.
Fuck. Dude, you just
Oh
blundered
my,
my
what
queen,
the
eh?
fuck, bro? I literally put my vision.
Dude.
We are both so done with that.
Dude, yo, we bad at chess, man. Yo,
Oh my
I was
goodness,
reading chat, man.
bro.
You're
What?
back. I'm lucky. I'm rubbish at this game, man. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna chow, like, he's gonna chow it, he's gonna chow it, he's gonna chow it. Then you did it, you know? Okay, guys, I would definitely bet against me right now. Can I put money on Connor? Hey, is that allowed?
Yeah, you can, for sure.
Then
As long as I get it.
I just blunder.
What the fuck was that? Bro, I'm horrible at this game.
Jeez. I'm not any better, don't worry.
DXY dumping.
Actually,
Yeah, gold's setting up very nicely for the souls.
yeah, the X-Bar is coming down to very nice level of support. So I think if we get below there, it's gonna be good as gold. She's a pun. I'm sure people that are really good at chess are watching this game thinking, what on earth is happening here?
I'm sure they are. Mm. I don't know what to do.
I would blunder your king. How are you?
These 5-minute games are intense. Take it.
But why? So main, yes, we stream every day from 8 o'clock GMT2, and yeah, Monday to Friday.
Let's go, boy. Time is running out. Jared, bro. Are you okay?
Nah. I think this is what they call rubbish. If I'm not mistaken. Sure, please. But you know, I always need my warm-up match here.
Dude.
Dude,
Surely with
no,
two queens it has to be checkmate.
Dude, that was crazy.
Good timing as well. You've got 1 minute basically until London Open.
London Open.
Yeah. GJ also finally giving that pullback as anticipated. I think gold here, you're gonna have to be quick with it. It's gonna be a lot of volume here. Stops below previous hourly lows. Ooh, it's big, eh?
Yeah. It is a rather challenging one.
Previous 15 stops here look amazing.
It's about 48 pips. Roughly. Even more.
Oh, sorry. This current 15-minute candle, when it closes, it will be like 30 pip stops.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna have a bar stop here on the break of previous hourly highs at 1836. I'm thinking of even doing a market execution.
Can you tell me to stop there?
Bar stops on the break of previous hourly highs at 1836 or let's just call it 1837. 1837, and then stop loss previous 15-minute lows at 1833.5. If we can get a nice enough bottom wick, I'm going to move this bar stop a bit lower to break off previous 30-minute highs. You know what? I'm moving these bar stops lower to break off previous candle highs here at 1836.3. The reason I put it a couple pips above is just to account for spread.
1836.3.
Yeah. As long as we aren't breaking previous hourly lows, the trade is still valid. So we could get a tap into 1833, breaking previous 15-minute lows like that, and still get that push up. So I might just adjust my stop loss here, make it a bit bigger. If this is the bottom, where can we react to this area? I'll just be using current candle stops. Obviously, right now moving down with a lot of momentum. So this is the idea behind buy stops and sell stops, is to not get into positions where the momentum is against you. So if we're breaking these highs, there's going to be a lot of volume and momentum moving up here with London open volume, and that's the idea behind the trade. If we don't break those highs, then the trade won't be executed. But as discussed, we are overall bearish here. 4 hours moving into a very interesting area. If we do happen to reject here, I still think safer sells will be below 1828. But looking to take advantage of these short-term buys early in the month.
Yeah, and the whole idea of the new monthly needing a top wick is vital.
Let me see if I can put the live account details in here. So a fresh live account here with my Forex funds. As you saw with the streams and with the signals past phase 2 yesterday, I did just put in a 0.01 lot yesterday just to make sure the account's working and everything. It's good to go. So yeah, if this is the current situation, I've still got the buy stops in there above that previous hourly high. But what I'm looking to do is use current candle stops. So right now looking something like this. Buy now or what? I don't understand. It's a buy stop. A pending order. Pending order. Buy stop. If you don't know what a buy stop is, you probably shouldn't be mindlessly following the trades I'm taking here on stream, but rather still learning. So have a look at what's going on here, what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. Ask questions in the chat, but understand that if you don't know what's going on, you shouldn't be taking these trades mindlessly. You need to agree with the trades I'm taking to be taking them. These are my trades at the end of the day. Nothing stopping you from taking them, but they need to make sense to you. They need to fit your plan as well. If you don't like my trade, then you shouldn't take it. And if you don't have the foundation to develop an opinion, whether you like my trade or not, then you need to do a bit more learning. Buy 1832.4. My buy stop is at 1836.3. GJ here had a nice little retracement. I would be patient and wait for a nice support to form. That previous hourly was extremely bearish. Strong rejection off 164.500 key level. So yeah, maybe wait for support to form in and around this previous resistance area at 164. Or wait for news at opposite 11 to maybe get those deeper pullbacks, or to set up for the bars if the numbers are good for the pound. Looks like I'll probably end up deleting these bar stops here. I mean, it's still valid. As long as we don't break hourly lows, it's valid.
Yeah, I think if we do respect those hourly lows, it should be good. But yeah, we'll just obviously keep an eye on it coming to like the 15-minute close and then make an informed decision there.
Yeah. Probably wait closer to the 30 minutes, but I actually need to be going by 11, so yeah. Yeah, I'll see how the 15 closes.
Yeah, we'll obviously keep an eye on that 15. If we do get triggered in before that, we'll just manage it for the members in the signal channels.
But at the same time, USD JPY starts to rise. So probably we have to consider about buying. Obviously, USD JPY is a completely different pair, and because they're both USD pairs, they will have correlations, but the yen is on its own mission, very weak at the moment, so I wouldn't look too deeply into that. Where you from? Based on time, must be from Finland. I'm actually from South Africa.
Finland.
Yeah, we are seeing nice rejections off of that level right there. Yeah, I think we look good here. Okay, so my updated stop loss is 1832.2.
1832.2.
Yeah. TP for runners, 1845. So that's what I'm looking at basically.
Yeah, just so we're both on the same page, Con. Buy stop at 1836.3, stop loss 1832.2, and run a TP 1845.
Yeah. Pretty big stop here.
It makes sense though.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't have any other stop. 15-minute did close bearish, but we had a nice rejection off of support right there at London Open. And the 15-minute, you could also say, respected this support right here.
Just give me a second.
Where's your stop loss? Current candle low at 1832.2. What about 4-hour no bottom wick? It's got a baby bottom wick here. I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, I've also got a little baby bottom wick on my broker. But I think also just coming into time of volume, Tom, we've noted that we understood it, and only once we do break above the 4-hour highs, we're going to be triggered in. So we're not too worried about it right now.
Yeah, I could see this order getting deleted. If we break previous 15-minute lows, I'll delete here. GJ actually formed a nice support there on the 15. So that might be a little pullback and support formed. But like I say, maybe wise to just wait for that news. So in this situation, I'd probably be wanting to wait for the hourly close anyway. If that candle is closing bullish, then you've got nice confirmations for bars there. And then 30 minutes later, you've got news. So it just makes sense to wait for the news, because that news is either going to give the volume to the upside or just set up for even better buys later in the day, with the pullback maybe back down to 163.60. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Any entry now? No. Got bar stops in here. Waiting to break previous hourly highs.
If price doesn't do that, was in our trade.
Yeah.
A buy stop is a pending order at price. So for example, buy stop would be getting into an order above current price. Buy limit would be getting into an order below current price. And then same thing for stops. For sells, obviously just for sells, if that makes sense. But I feel if you don't understand what a buy stop, sell stop, buy limits, all that is, you do need to do a little bit more work when it comes to trading if you are live trading before you carry on.
Yeah, Tom, definitely wait for that news for GJ. That's how I would approach it.
Dumb question here. Are we live on YouTube on Zoom?
Yeah. On the software, I can see the sound coming through. Haven't had a look on YouTube, but it should be. Everything should be right.
Yeah. Don't.
If not, then I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh okay. No, I can hear me on YouTube now. I can hear me on YouTube now. Say. Yeah. No, GJ's looking good to set up late in the day.
And if you go and have a look at the. Sorry, let me just get the name of this video. The technical analysis YouTube video. You'll get a pretty good idea there of how I'm trading and what I'm looking at. Master technical analysis in 20 minutes, as well as the why fundamentals matter in trading.
Oh, sorry. Oak is like yeah, like another guy. Like thanks, Oaks is just slang for guy, South African slang.
Yeah, it's like bloke.
Yeah. I must admit, since Connor brought that point up to me a while ago, I have been working on it. Like even after trading and stuff, I've tried to stop using South African slang.
It was
But there
Nico.
still are
It was
some.
Nico who mentioned that to us.
Oh yes, it was. It was. And then I stopped using it complete. Well, I try to, but there are words that sneak through.
Because
I mean,
yeah, we say
sometimes
like aware on stream and all these South
yeah,
African slang terms, and I think yeah, not
doesn't
everyone
sound the
grasps
best.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes I'll use an Afrikaans word, for example, or like slang, South African slang, and then I have to instantly correct myself. I'm like, oh shucks, maybe they don't get what I'm saying.
Yeah, the one day you were like my OC, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I
I don't even
remember
fucking know what that means. If it's your auntie or your cleaner,
yeah.
I don't know. Like I thought OC was auntie, and then you made it sound like it was your cleaner you were talking about. So I was like, Jared, what are you talking about?
There you go. Was it my best show?
Gold cannot go up today. G98, you need to reassess your whole perspective on trading. Gold can do whatever it wants to do. I was gonna add in some extra spicy words there, but it really can do whatever it wants to do, and it doesn't care about your opinion at all, not one single bit.
Just G98. Remember, stop being predictive. That is 100% predictive of what gold could do or should do or this or that. Rather be reactive. What is price doing? Okay, how can I take advantage of that?
Yeah, or don't be subjective. Subjective meaning, you're going based off your own opinions and biases, but rather be objective and open to what price is telling you and following the facts. like Jared said, reacting to what is actually happening. Daily resistance, you say? Yeah, we are at that area, of course, but there's still plenty of range to move up here. Still very early in the month. Deeper pullbacks make a lot of sense. We've had a very strong move down throughout last month. It's the first day of the current month. There's nothing stopping us from pulling back to 1875. Could even pull back higher. 1880. You know, get like a 50% retracement of this move here. But I could see 1865, 1875. Looking at some previous key levels here. Looking in the past, look at this range on the daily, okay? So beginning of last year, we had that rally down, and then we had this deep pullback about 700 pips. I don't see anything stopping us from having some sort of retracement like that all the way to 1875 after such a strong move down. But I will be monitoring levels like 1845, 1850, 1865. All those swing trade ideas were sent to the Discord for sales. Obviously, overall, I'm bearish on gold, but we understand that these are pullback buys, looking to just be short-term buys. Not looking for anything crazy, not looking for crazy runners or anything, but just looking to target the top of the range at 1845. If there's any reason the colors are that way, can you let me know? I'm not too sure what you're talking about. But yeah, please stop using caps. It does look like you're shouting. Trading gold, yes sir. You know what, I actually have this. I don't know why this is off here.
Are you gonna put that what is it called? AGFX watermark.
Yeah, I've put it back on. I don't know why it was off. But chat, I actually have to go. You know what? This 30-minute closed bearish. We have closed at this level I've got marked up here. This previous resistance to the left.
Check the viewers.
Here.
I said check viewers.
Jeez, I see it was just shy of 300.
It's insane,
man. Based off the hourly candle, this still looks good to me, but I'm gonna have to call it a day here, guys. And just because I can't be at the chart, I'm actually going to delete this order.
Check the subs, Jared.
Sure, it's insane, man. We picked up 130 today.
Jeez. Okay, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. Tips for anyone buying a funded challenge: just focus on trading well, managing risk, don't over risk, don't rush. 2% a week and you can pass phase 1. So take it slow. picked up them because of me. Thanks, Ned. Okay, cheers everybody. Thank you for joining today. I'll see you tomorrow. And for members, I'll see you in New York session. Ciao.